Hello friends, welcome back to a new live stream. Today I'm going to be painting some flowers and I'll be using this new palette that I have. This is the Paul Rubens watercolor palette. And I already have my reference for today. I'll show you real quick. This is a picture that this is a picture from Pinterest, and I really like this composition. I really like the colors and the flowers. So this is what I'm going to be using for my reference today. All right, let's get started. I'm also using 100% cotton paper. I'm going to spray some water in my palette to activate all the colors. All right. I'm gonna try to put this in here so you guys can see the reference. Maybe. I don't think that's going to work. It's going to be here. I don't think you guys can see it, but I think that's okay. All right, so let's start with this pink flower that I see here. And for that, I'll be using quinacridone rose color, which is my favorite color, my current favorite color. If you guys have any question, just let me know in the chat. Okay, that's my first flower. And then I'm just going to keep painting flowers all around. Just paint another one over here. Oops, there's like there's a hair there, but a cat hair. How are you guys doing today? Any plans for today? All right. We'll be using now. One thing I really like about this palette is that it doesn't come with a white color. I don't really use white. In my palette, so I always think it's like a wasted, color. Let's paint another orange flower down here. Let's paint now a tulip. Actually, I was going to paint it purple, but I changed my mind. I think I'm going to use a yellow color. Should I? Maybe like a pink? The one in my picture is pink. I think I'm going to use. I'm just gonna paint a pink. And let's add now a few daisies. I'm gonna show you a few little daisies to kind of fill the white space. And I'm going to paint little white daisies and pink. Oops, that is too much. That was too much. One thing I noticed about these paints is that they are very saturated, which is good. All right. paint a few more over on this side. No. Okay. Let me see. I feel like I need to paint another one over here just to kind of make it look more full. Yeah, something like this. All right, I think I can start painting my leaves. This is my reference. Let me show you guys. I think I'm going to start adding green, some leaves. Over here. Alright, I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry so I can add more color. I want to work with the layers now. I don't want my colors to be mixing, so yeah, I think I'm going to use my hair dryer right now to kind of speed things up here a little bit. So I apologize for all the noise. Hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. Painting some flowers, spring flowers today. All right, I think this is dry, so I can start adding some more color and definition to these flowers. All right. Yeah, let's use this color here for the center of my flowers here. You can tell the difference when you're not using your typical watercolors. This is a new set of watercolors that I recently got, and I can tell the difference. This is my favorite part when I'm working on layers. More like the details. know why, but this flower turned out a little weird, a little strange, but okay. See some details here. Tulip. What is your favorite watercolor paint? I'm used to Daniel Smith, and I can say it's my favorite because it's the one that I use the most. I really like Winsor and Newton too. Those are like the name brands, big brands. I think it's just because I'm so used to and I already know how to work with them. But I also like to try new brands. Hi, nice flowers. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live stream too. Right now, I'm just adding some details, definition to the flowers. I need to do something here with this flower because it's just looking a little weird. I had a daisy here and the color just mix the two flowers. They just mix colors and I just kind of look a little weird, so I'm just gonna try to fix it. And see what we can do. Yeah, this flower is like behind, so it's just gonna be, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna let it dry and then we add some color. All right, let's add some more color because the colors are looking a little pale, and I like my colors to look more intense. I think this is looking good. Maybe another one over here. All right, now what I'm going to do is to add some color like in between, kind of fill the area, just make it look full and give that impression that there's a lot of leaf in between the flowers. What is your guys' favorite thing to paint when you just want to relax? Because that's the vibe today. Today, I just wanted to paint something that I feel comfortable with. And painting flowers is such a relaxing activity for me. It's also something that I'm comfortable with, so I don't have to think too much. Okay, I think we're doing good. I think this is looking really nice right now. Let's see, I want to paint another like leaf over here. See how can we do it. Some green. And you guys, if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe. I go live every Tuesday, same time. So if you want to join me, subscribe so you know every time I go live. I'm just trying to think here. There's a big space here and I want to do something, but let's see. I think I should paint another flower there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna paint another little flower because I don't want to paint. Yeah, I think that's what is missing. All right, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's now work on this flower here to add some more definition. I don't know what happened here. This flower here turned out a little weird. So let's see how we can fix it. One thing I noticed about these paints is that they dry a little opaque. So I find myself going over the layers more than usual. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Just going to add more definition to some of the flowers, like this one here. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm using like a lot of the pigment, so it should stay. The colors should look intense. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Like I say, this is a new set of paints for me, so I'm not used to this brand, to paint with this brand. But I think this is good. What else? Let's add some definition here to this flower. Guys, if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out my videos and my lives. I go live every Tuesday. And I'm thinking about going live another day of the week. I've been saying that, but it's something that is in my mind. I just haven't figured it out. Oops. Okay, I think this is pretty good. What do you guys think? I think the last thing I need to do is add some color to the leaves. Not some color, like some details, and then I think we can call it good. What do you guys think? If it's something that I'm missing, let me know in the chat. Let's see what else we're missing here. Do you like painting humans? Sometimes I do it just for practice, but it's not what I usually paint. So here is the reference, and here's my painting. I really like the colors in this painting. They're very spring-like colors. Okay, what are we missing here? I think this is pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you guys like what we painted today? Oh, here, this is what I wanted to do. I'm missing some yellow here, and it's gonna bug me if I don't do it. Here. I feel like it's missing something. I feel like it needs more. But I'm also scared. I don't wanna overwork this piece and then not like it. So should we paint the background? Should we paint the background? I think that's what we should do. It will add something to it, right? How about like indigo? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I paint the background? Should I add some more color to it? Or should we just call it good? Because it's looking pretty good, but I can add more things to it. What do you guys think? Ooh, decisions. I think I'm just going to go for it and just paint the background. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And I'm going to paint it, how about indigo? Like a dark blue color. Or maybe like a burnt sienna. I'm just gonna go for it. It is what it is. If you have any color suggestion, let me know. But I think a dark color. Let's do a burnt sienna. Let's do burnt sienna. I changed my mind. Something different now. I think burnt sienna is this one right here. Should I? What do you guys think? Should I do it or should I not? Let's just go for it. And then decision is made. I'm going to use this. I think this is burnt sienna. And that will be our color for these flowers. I think this was a good idea. I can already tell. Yeah, I really like this color, and it's gonna add more to the painting, and it's not gonna look too plain. And guys, I'm working on one of those diamond paintings, a new one. So that's probably what I'm going to do next week. So if you want to join me next week and do something different, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out when I go live. What do you guys think? I think it looks good, huh? All right. I like to paint the backgrounds in my paintings, but sometimes I get so confused because there's so many color options and I'm like, what color should I choose? And I'm not good at making decisions. Hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you are having a wonderful day or night. What is your favorite watercolor color? Let me know in the chat. I have a few favorite colors. This in particular is not one of my favorites, and I don't really use it that much but by itself it looks really nice. This is burnt sienna. I don't really use this color that much, but yeah, when you're doing something like this, it looks really nice. Just working on the details. Nice art, thank you. I think this is pretty good. Just have to finish here. All right, guys, I think this is done. Thank you for joining the live stream, for keeping me company. I hope that you have a really nice day, and remember to subscribe to my channel because I go live every Tuesday. So remember, I'll be here next Tuesday, so don't forget to join me. And I think that's it, guys. Let me give you a little close up so you can see some of the details, and I'm really happy. I think this one turned out really, really cute. What do you think? All right, guys, thank you for being here, and remember, I'll see you next week. Bye.